Jordan-Hare Stadium, one of the most intimidating and passionate environments in all of college football. More than 87,000 will be watching that eagle fly overhead and getting set to back their beloved Auburn Tigers. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on the...
All right, man, we gotta make something shake.
The Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Rainbow Warriors will get us started with the opening kickoff. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Tigers offense takes the field. And here he comes, a man who epitomizes the phrase.
I need this dub, man.
You can move him all over the field, and you can really highlight a guy of his ability.
Too big for safeties to cover and too fast for linebackers to cover. This is a weapon they've got to take advantage of.
Looking for a productive play on first down. Looking for a crease. It's Snow.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Good stop. One more.
One more. Like this, oftentimes you're like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Let's go!
He's knocked down in the backfield.
Great way to start, man.
Man, this is a defense that prides themselves on stopping the run, and that is a huge statement on their opponent's opening drive of the game. Third
Damn, we
and
needed
short, they
that.
don't just get a stop. They get a tackle for loss. That sends a very clear message that they're going to be the more physical side today.
The Rainbow Warriors offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
I heard playing Auburn, man. We're playing a ranked team. We trying to come for that number right there, man. Come for that 23.
If they make plays, they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. On second down, wants to throw it. Quickly complete. Game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff.
Oh, try to get out of there.
A couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
It's too crowded.
The defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. And that last run leaves him with a 3rd down. Will they keep it on the ground?
Damn, I need this on me.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And they'll just down it right there.
Come on, I need another stop. Dang. I need to score on that. Let's get another stop.
Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really.
Let's go.
He gets there, and they get
Let's
it
go.
down
Let's
to
go.
the
Let's go.
line. The number 1 job is to protect their quarterback, and they did not.
They did not, but my number 1 job as a defensive lineman is to attack your quarterback and get him on the ground just like this, get in the sack, rattle this guy as much as you can, as many hits as possible on these quarterbacks.
Using his legs, it's Snow. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Come on, fellas. One more stop, man.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Picked off. Looking for more room. Inside the 30. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
We like that. We like that.
The very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes. Not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Pocket starts to collapse.
Oh, man.
Incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. This crowd knows when to bring it. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it.
Let's go. What a catch.
So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
And the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing a 1st down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal. Instead, you let them move the chains, and now...
Let's go! Let's go!
Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
Great start, great start.
You've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Paul, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Simmons. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard.
Good kick.
Only picked up a few yards there.
Get him.
It's a fumble.
Let's go.
Defense jumps on him. They get that turnover.
Let's go. Them boys, that defense can play, I see. Okay, okay.
String out when the defense does a really good job playing assignment football. Man on a man. I got the quarterback taken care of, and you could tell. Had the running back taken care of, too. Nowhere to go with that pitch, and they forced the turnover.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field up. Lets it fly.
Let's go.
Inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide-open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Damn. That was a good play. Really great play.
Got loose and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Nice job by the quarterback. Hey, the defense is going to let your big tight end be wide open like that. You will take that throw all day long, and they do for a big game.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, we're only in the first quarter, but already this defense is making their presence felt. We've seen time and time again their ability to rush the passer and get hits on this QB. His
oh no! Come on, let's hold him to a field goal. At least hold him to a field goal. If not, let's get this turnover. And running back tired if they first man run that ball. We're going for that fumble. That's all I'm talking about, baby! He saw he was tired! He saw he was tired!
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
Let's go. You know, we saw that he was tired, man. We felt it.
Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make because they got to stop.
Jeez, he's so slow.
Shoots through that hole and picks up 5. He's out to the 11.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my goodness, man. They really know how to play on this here, boy.
This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
That's so crazy.
Just a few yards shy of midfield. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Dropping back, it's Pierce. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that.
Goodness gracious, that was bad, man.
And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This offense is so good, and they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives.
Man.
They've really had a great year.
Should be 21-0 right now, boy.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Going up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Boyd. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They'll try the run. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
I know the passing game sells and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it would be very successful.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Grab near the marker. It's Boyd. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw.
Hold on to the ball, dog.
Jarred loose on second down. That brings up 3rd down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Caught over the middle. It's Boyd. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe
of course.
just a couple of inches short.
No brainer.
And it comes as absolutely no surprise. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th and inches. Open space at the 20.
Let's go.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
You know, you go for it on 4th and inches in this fringe area of the field in your opponent's territory. I'd be curious to see if on the next play now, they're going to try and take a shot and see if they can catch the defense sleeping.
The Rainbow Warriors will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Davidson. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. 2nd and goal coming up. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Finds his target down the middle. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 4th and goal from the 3, and the offense will stay out there and try to finish the deal. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about.
We're going to decline it. We're going to decline and take that tutty. We're going to take that touchdown. No worries.
Wave it off, and the touchdown counts. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. UTEP is in front. They've owned the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 4 over Kennesaw State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
When you run those routes, those curl routes just like that, those DBs are going to break when you go to throw the football. So you better put that thing on a line. And the QB did there. Put it on a line. Great job. Great catch. First down.
Hard running there. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Handoff from the gun. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? They'll try to move.
Let's go. We're not going for it. We're not going for it, man.
As that third down play turned into a disaster. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Gonna let that clock tick down a little bit, man. We really ain't no rush. Well, we're gonna see what the defense showing us right here.
On second down, wants to throw.
Oh.
Now it's picked off. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception.
Wow.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively,
wow.
matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass. Perfect timing to run that personnel.
Wow.
You get the pick.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Wow.
Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And more yards after contact.
Damn.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the lone running back. Runs through a tackle. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. First down here with time for play until the 2-minute warning. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Pierce. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go back to the air on second down. This time he's got his man. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He'll throw on third down. Throw into the end zone.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What a start, fellas. 97-yard pick six.
No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Dude, you're just thinking hold them to 3, make them kick a field goal, don't let them score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the house. What a play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe it... And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Oh, no, ref. Look like a fumble to me.
As this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on second down from the 18. Wants to throw. It's Pierce. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Auburn to the line in a hurry. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. A 3rd and long coming up here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Sticking with the running game and finding enough space to get 8, it leaves them with a 4th and 2. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. A high kick trying to pin them deep. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
Why would they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute throwing and running the football.
And how critical is it for this defense to get a stop down right now before the half? They can create some momentum on their side.
Intercepted.
Lord.
And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown.
You see how things just... Wow.
Huge pick 6.
Wow.
It's one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays.
Just wow.
They take the football away, and once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Fires to the right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He made the catch, past the marker, also past the sideline. He's out of bounds. It'll be 4th down. And the Rainbow Warriors line up to punt it away. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Makes the catch at the 45. Just finds that little crevice, and he's still up.
Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh.
Well, they needed a momentum shift.
Oh my gosh, bro.
They're able to get the punt return and take it the distance.
This is crazy work for witnessing.
Great job. Secure the catch, make the guy miss, get towards that sideline, and just use your speed and get to the end zone. What a great game-changing play, and this place is going bananas.
And the returner will be brought
I gotta get my get back.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. He wants to throw. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. That's the end of the second quarter.
Damn, bro.
It's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work in Auburn, Alabama so far, and welcome into the halftime report. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far, and you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Jordan-Hare.
We was just up 21.
And the Tigers will
going into the half.
Start the second half.
Get back to it, y'all.
Squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be and then taking care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Mace, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop, caught the shotgun snap, and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Makes his man miss.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. No, he just flat ran over it. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this
Fudge!
on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
The Rainbow Warriors are marching down the field. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Looking for room. It's Boyd. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Man, that D tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only...
Oh, my goodness, bro.
Pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. A return
Ah,
that would have just been icing
damn.
on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step
Damn, they got
up
momentum right now.
Get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy.
Come on. We got to get a stop, man.
Inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Looking to throw, it's Pierce. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to...
Yeah, let's go. Good hit.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short
Good hit, good hit.
Auburn lines up quickly. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, man. Defense, thank you very much. Defense, thank you very much.
Turnover margin always goes such a long way in deciding who wins the football game. Interception number 3, that is no way. They've got to take care of the football. Can't keep getting your defense in a bad position, putting them on the field time and time again.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he's brought down after a nice game.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. Ran the ball on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on 2nd down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Almost got to the sticks on 3rd down. Able to pick up 6, but they're looking at a 4th and 1.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
Running for it on 4th down.
Damn.
Ball back here in the 4th quarter. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Line gets set, 1st down. He's going to pass. Fires to the right. It's caught. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen.
Let's go. Great stop.
Great
stop, y'all.
He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth.
Whew. Come on, squad.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Looking to pass on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Boyd. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st
Let's
down
go. Come on.
Catch. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a 1-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Touch pass on the line. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? And the senior
damn, I folded. Damn, I folded.
Let's go. This is how you make it interesting. Your defense has to come through, has to make the big play, and they do. Clock running out, you get the ball back to your offense. Way to force the issue.
Damn.
Tremendous.
Come on, defense. Y'all been holding me down, man. One more time. One more time.
Trying to score one late. It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. He's looking to throw it. He's going up top.
Whew.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a
Whew.
huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to throw, it's Pierce.
Oh, let's go. Thank you. Man, what was going on over there? Dang.
It's been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting...
Let's go. Let's go, y'all. Come on.
A sack here late in the 4th. Corner's going to give them room. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds him out of the back.
GG's in the chat, y'all. We made it through, man. Woo! Goodness.
They might have just seen this game slip away. 1st down here for the offense. Looks like the offense
Woo!
has taken knee. I know a lot of people thought this was going to be a blowout, but this team said, just when you think you have all the answers, I change the questions.
It's so true, Reese. I mean, they had a lot of dudes that we were talking to leading up to this game just had a chip on their shoulder. They just didn't feel like they were being respected, and they wanted to come out and they wanted to prove a point. And David, they did exactly just that.
And it's so much easier to be the underdog. It's so much easier to
Oh,
coach
wait.
the team when you go, hey, they're ranked. Everybody's talking about them. You don't have a chance. It just builds all that momentum, all that hate, and you just pour it out on the field.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another...
Man, we didn't score in that 2nd half. Our defense is really like that. Oh, wait.